So welcome back to another video on the channel. Might sound a little bit croaky, a little bit not as energetic. It is currently around 7 a.m. in the morning, and today I'm gonna do a day in the life. Now this is a video that has just been requested so much on the channel, it's ridiculous. And actually a few days ago we uploaded a house tour, which is the house I'm currently in. I'm down here for 3 weeks, and this morning I was having a look. As you can see, it's not completely day in the life. I've been up for around 30 to 60 minutes, so it's not a full day in the life. I apologize, I didn't record me waking up fake out of bed like I see some people do on their day in the life, like, oh, you know, with the alarm going off and whatever else. Didn't do that. I'm already up, been in the shower, got dressed and whatnot. And I was just checking YouTube, the YouTube studio, and I seen that video, the like to view ratio is absolutely insane. And that showed me that you guys genuinely really do enjoy just a bit more kind of lifestyle-esque videos. So that is the sole reason why I am doing this day in the life. Now, if you do enjoy these types of videos, make sure you go ahead and, you know, hit the like button. When I say that I look at the engagement on videos to see what videos I should make, I'm being serious, you know? That's the reason why I'm making this video right now, is because, yeah, that last video I posted is done really well from a like perspective. So if you do enjoy these types of videos, go ahead, smash the like button. But with that being said, let's jump into today's day in the life. Guys, I think you're gonna be pretty disappointed. I think a lot of people think I've got this ridiculous lifestyle. I really don't, but it is here. So basically, not made the bed, whatever, but I have woke up, got in the shower, nice and bright here so you can see me. Yeah, woke up, got in the shower. Basically, I do my morning kind of routine, if you like, which basically is waking up, getting a coffee and reading. So this is the current morning reading spot. It looks super messy with all the pillows everywhere. And the book that I am currently reading is High Output Management by Andrew Grove, right? Great book. It's a little bit high level. So like if you're just starting out, I mean, it's a good read, right? But it is slightly high level. However, I have just finished this book as well called Good to Great. Now this is a very commonly known book in the space. Everybody reads it. I hadn't until, let's say, a few weeks ago. So I've just finished that. That is a very good read. Pretty big, but that is a good read for kind of anybody. Also been loving chess recently. But yeah, so woke up, read for probably around an hour. And then after I did my morning reading, I had my morning coffee. And what I then got straight into doing was reviewing some Centurion students' assets. So that's one thing that I do. So all Centurion students, basically we go through and build out assets for our agency inside of the Centurion agency program. And that was the next thing that I did. I reviewed a 15-minute VSL that a student sent to me. It was his first iteration and he actually crushed it. It was actually a really good initial iteration of his VSL. So I'm super excited for him to launch those. And basically it's very similar to the VSLs that I'm running right now that are producing $100 book calls currently with ads, right? We're running ads to it, and that's obviously something that we go through in Centurion as well. I can actually show you here. Actually, I've just looked into here and now it's $90 per booked call. So, you know, that's the same style of VSL that we run, as I say, that I go through the Centurion program. So as I say, that was the next thing that I did after I did my reading, reviewed some Centurion agency students' assets, gave some feedback, gave some couple pointers and whatnot, but really crushed their first time around, which is super good to see. And by the way, let's just take in this view here for a minute. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually go out. Usually I don't, but my days are, they're still structured. I'm still doing, you know, putting in, as I say, like 10 to 12 hour days. However, I am going to go out for a drive this morning and go and get a coffee from like the town center. It's around 15 minutes away. I'll see if I can set this up in the car. I'm not too sure if I'll be able to be honest. And currently, as you can see here, it is 8:11. 10 past 8 in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab a coffee and then I'm gonna come back, and basically the plan for today is recording a specific piece of content for the new Facebook group. Now I know I've been pushing this a lot, but it's been tremendously powerful. When everybody's joined, it said like this is ridiculous, and half the stuff's not even out yet. As I say, it's a brand new group and I'm, you know, recording some content for it today. So make sure you go ahead and you join. If you're an agency owner, coach or consultant, you can find the direct link in the description below. It's gonna take you directly to the group. Go ahead and join. Make sure obviously you answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, unfortunately you will not get accepted. And yeah, so I'm going to record a piece of content. I'll walk you through kind of the structure of it, but you'll only be able to find that piece of content inside the group. Then I need to record a video. My team basically reached out to me and said, like, you know, for the agency ads, which are doing pretty well at the moment, $90 per booked call, top of funnel, pretty solid. However, we are willing to obviously push the boat out on that as much as we can. And so the next step is to do some video ads. So I'm gonna do probably 2 to 3 variations of that today. My team's sending me over a script and a structure. And then we have actually 2 sales calls today as well. So I will show what I can on those. And then tonight we have the second Centurion agency community call as well. We basically have multiple of those a week, and tonight is the second one for this week. So I'll definitely show you some clips out of that. That starts at 8 p.m. my time. So a little bit late, usually runs through to around 10 to 11 p.m. my time. So I can't really get to bed the normal time that I like to, which is around 9:30, but hey ho. Gotta do what you gotta do, and a lot of people find a lot of value from it, so more than worth it. So with that being said, let's jump in the car and go and get some coffee. Got the Accels on, so with that being said, we are ready to go. So as I say, this is something that I don't usually do, and I'm surprised that this camera is going to stay where it is, because it's ridiculous, to be honest. It's not on anything, but yeah, as I say, something I don't usually do is go out in the mornings. I like to have my just solid structure. However, I'm down south and it's kind of rude not to go out, because in the mornings, in my opinion, is when it's like the nicest. So as I say, I'm gonna go and grab a coffee and we will see where the day takes us.
I'm breaking leases cause the on tours taking rap on me in the crossbody. Suicide bomb, I know the strap chillin' in the bomb Applebee's, but I met the bitch down in fashion. Too many hoes to overdose off of this game I spit. Really need little time, take you out and put you in double C. Everything been moving fast, yeah. So I took my foot off the gas, yeah. I just been looking around, I'm trying to see where we at, yeah. Cause I see him all in the stands, yeah. I see him showing me love, I feel like it's part of the plan, yeah. Blessings all around me now, yeah. Even when it's looking down, I got a reason I can smile, God had it from the jump, yeah. Way back to the front, gave me what I need, never what I want. Cause I got enough, yeah, I got enough, hey. I'm grateful for the chance, got my wife and my family. Got a couple fans on the gram, understand me. I ain't never did it for the bands or the Grammys, but cause I just know somebody need a plan B. I've been down, I've been up.
Hey dude, so basically in regards to retargeting and whatnot, yeah, it's definitely something that's going to be a little bit more hard to track now and actually retarget in the same way that we did previously. There's a couple ways to combat it, but to be honest dude, dropping from a 4 to 5 ROAS down to a 3 ROAS over the past like 7 days, let's say, is not too bad to be honest, just because right now we're going through a time that's very, very similar to 2020 November, December time when we had the presidential elections, as well as Black Friday, right? But yeah, in terms of tracking, the setting up tracking plug and play, I need to do a Loom video for that, where I'll basically just show you exactly how we're going about tracking things. It is UTM based and it is specific pixel based as well, you know, to obviously acquire clients. And as I said, you know, we're getting $100 book calls at the moment from agency ads, and that is tracking perfectly, right? That's tracking 100% perfectly. There's no issues with that type of stuff, and it's because of the way that I set up the pixel, and it's just basically taking certain pieces of code and applying it to each specific page within the funnel itself. And that's, as I say, that's week 5, and then there'll be the Loom video for the setting up tracking plug and play. All right, so just finished up, well, it was like a 5-minute voice note to a Centaurion student who was asking about tracking for clients. As I'm sure you could, obviously I won't include the entire clip, but you can probably pull from that a little bit in terms of kind of what it was about. It was about retargeting. His retargeting had dipped. So he was just wondering like how we're going about tracking and stuff like that. And obviously for the agency funnel as well, to run ads for the own, for your own agency and whatnot. And yeah, basically just finished up that, as I say, 5-minute voice note. Just working now with the student success manager, Daniel, for Quantum Leap. Basically, we're coming out with a tracking sheet because a lot of people we've seen, especially Daniel, because we do, so if you enroll into the Quantum Leap program, basically there's an option for you to book in a one-to-one consulting session with, as I say, our student success manager, Daniel, his own 20K a month agency. A lot of these programs, they have student success managers who have never ran a program, never ran an agency before, and they're trying to like help the students of the program on ramping their agency when they've never done it themselves before. Whereas in Quantum Leap, we have Daniel, and he's currently actively running his own, let's say it's around 25K a month agency. So as I say, you have the ability to book in a one-to-one consulting session with him to go through whatever it may be, right? Client acquisition, service delivery, and stuff like that. One thing that he's seen is that a lot of people are adding, just too much extra fluff to their outreach and outbound prospecting process, which is really slowing them down over the long run, right? They're trying to do all this different stuff, and they're just going wide as opposed to deep. And so basically what we're doing is working on building a tracking sheet where it just lays it out black and white what you need to do to sign your first few clients. Because when you're trying to sign your first few clients, there's only a few actions that you need to take. A lot of people, really kind of like muddy the waters with all of this extra stuff that you really don't even need to be thinking about until you're at 15, 20 grand a month with your agency, right? When you're starting out, there's a couple things that you need to just triple down and focus on to get to 10,000 a month, to get to 20,000 a month. We know it because we've both done it. So we're basically, as I say, just building a tracking sheet around exactly what needs to be done. So if you're in the Quantum program, you can obviously expect to see that over the next probably 1 to 2 days. We're just working on it now, making sure everything's covered and whatnot. And then yeah, we'll obviously be rolling that out, and that's going to tremendously help with outreach and just focusing on what actually matters. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm going to get straight into, also another meeting has just rolled through there from the ads as well, which is cool to see. It's good to see just meetings just rolling in without technically doing anything. That's obviously a point that you can get to once you've built assets that actually convert prospects, and you're not just running an ad to like a booking page, for example, and it's there's no conversion mechanism in that, right? But when you build conversion mechanisms that actually convert prospects, all you need to do at that point is get prospects' eyes onto the conversion mechanism, and guess what? They're gonna book in a meeting because they're gonna convert, right? Especially when that conversion mechanism is built specifically for that type of person. It's tremendously powerful, and we're seeing that play out here now. So yeah, that's cool to see. Keep getting Slack messages. Basically, we have, when somebody books in a call, we have a Slack channel where it will tell us, whether it's a new lead or a new booking. And that's, again, slightly high level. That's more in the Centaurion program. However, I'm just getting Slack messages come through daily now, like multiple times a day, and it's all from top of funnel ads, which is super cool to see. We've primarily tripled down on outbound prospecting. We've ran top of funnel ads before, but we really just focused on outbound prospecting and increasing throughput with retargeting ads. Whereas now over the past month or so, we've really gone heavy into, ramping up with ads, because basically a video that's coming out is probably, I don't know actually if it's before this one, before this vlog or after, but there's a new video coming out. Basically, I go through the concept of M&R periods, which are maintenance and ramping periods. And basically we've kind of just, you know, come to the tail end of a maintenance period. So now we can start to ramp, and yeah, we're ramping with ads, and it's super cool to see. So with that being said, as I say, I am now going to get onto building this specific piece of content for the Facebook group. As I mentioned at the start of the video, you can join the Facebook group down below with the link in the description. And for everybody inside the Facebook group, keep your eyes out for a specific piece of content that is going to change the game for you. I promise you, this thing is going to change the game for you. And then right after that, I've got to record one Centurion module, and then we're also getting YouTube ads set up as well for something specific. I won't mention that just yet. You will see the ads come out. So we'll get those set up as well, using this new piece of content, which again is a conversion mechanism, right? So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get back to work. So it's a couple hours after the last clip there, after I got home having my, obviously I think I recorded a bit of my work this morning, and then I've just wrapped up a 1 hour free training roadmap pretty much on how to ramp your agency to 100,000 a month. I see I'm extremely overexposed here. But yeah, I just finished up pretty much an hour on the dot, 60-minute training on how to scale your agency to 100,000 a month, and basically just lay out an entire roadmap. And as I said I think I said earlier on in this vlog, it is going to be inside the free Facebook group. So make sure, and I'm not posting it to YouTube. It's not going to be anywhere else other than the free Facebook group. So make sure you go ahead, find the link in the description and join that group. And yeah, it's around 10 to 12 right now. So at 12:30, I have a Centurion agency call. So I'm going to eat now for the first time today. I am basically on the carnivore diet. For any of those who are interested in it, I highly recommend it. You just feel ridiculously clear visioned, right? I've been on it for around 2.5 weeks, I think, at this point, and I'm already starting to feel the effects. I didn't feel it on day one. I know a lot of people say like, oh, I'm on, like, you know, people who go like vegan or whatever. Oh my God, annoy me. Some of them do, right? We'll go on it for like 1 day and we'll be like, oh my God, I already feel like so amazing. And like, dude, you've been on it for 1 day, you know? But I have been on the carnivore diet for around 2.5 weeks now, and I'm starting to now, you know, really feel the positive effects of it. And also that in conjunction with, you know, training super hard at the gym as well as jujitsu. Me personally, I feel absolutely amazing. So yeah, long story short, I'm going to have bacon and eggs for pretty much lunch. It's, as I say, it's around 10 to 12 p.m. Not eaten today so far. So I'm gonna get this in before the Centurion call in around 40 minutes. I might actually put some clips from the call into the video. Might do, might not, I'll see. I'm not too sure yet. And then yeah, pretty much after that, I might go to the gym after that, because I've been working since like 8 this morning, I believe, something around there. And I've got a lot done. Like that video there is something I really wanted to build out. I was planning it yesterday, build it out today, and I've done a couple other things. So yeah, might go to the gym after that. Come home, I've got a call at 4 and I've got a call at 6. So I'll see if I can squeeze in the gym between those 3 calls after the 12:30, before the 4 p.m. We'll see. So I'll keep you updated. All right, so just finished up breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it. Had a bit of a 20-minute break there. Watched some chess moves and whatnot. And yeah, about to hop on my it's 12:30 right now. He has just joined the waiting room. I just got an email. So got my coffee. We're probably in for around an hour and a half, 2-hour call roughly. So yeah, I will keep a bit in, I'll keep a bit out, of course. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Yo, dude.
Yo, how's it going?
Good, dude. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good. How's things been going with the agency and whatnot?
Yeah, so it's been going good. Just I haven't gotten any new clients, but still 2 kind of interested leads. So hopefully I'm going to sign 1 more before we leave.
Yeah, nice. So were you at like 12 to 15, right?
I would say like more 10, because the rest is
got it.
That big.
Cool.
What do you do if like a brand has not good enough content, and also like scale what you do if the brand has a bad landing page.
Yeah, two very important aspects for sure. So content, as you know, we leverage KK, Constant Creative. Still leveraging it, they do a tremendous job. But obviously, yeah, raw assets are an issue because obviously that is entirely pulled from the client's end.
Yeah.
So
that's the issue. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, there's a couple ways around it. You could team up with a content agency and get clients to send the content agency the products, and then they go ahead and pretty much do exactly what you want. There's some content agencies out there that are actually really good with ads. Like they only work with agencies, so they know what a good ad looks like and not just what a good picture looks like. Obviously, there's a difference. I can send you through some recommendations. We don't use anyone just because the way that we go about it is that's one of our qualification points, right? Is ensuring that they've got good content. Sometimes prospects don't have good content right now, but they have the ability to get new content, right? Their creative process is on point and they've got the ability to do it. So just finished up it was around 2.5 hour call with Centurion Agency student, as I was saying before. Literally just picked up the camera right after I finished it. So right now it's around 3 o'clock. So it's actually 2.5 hour call. I am currently just finished that up. I was gonna go to the gym after that call, as I was saying to you before, but I've got another call at 4, so I will not have time. So I'll have to go probably after my 6 o'clock call tonight. Actually, then I've got a call at 8. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Either way, right now I am cooking up my second meal of the day, which is a nice fat steak. This is a super, let me put that over the top. Super good steak. I got it from the butchers down here where I'm currently based. They're not too much good stuff down here, honestly, but one thing they do have is a super nice butchers, so that's good for me. So yeah, second meal of the day. It's currently 3 p.m. So usually what I'll have, as I made before, was bacon and eggs for breakfast, and then I will have like a steak, something along those lines, midday. And then for dinner, what I will usually have is like salmon, or I'll have like chicken thighs usually, whatever it may be, we'll see. But that's usually the structure, 3 meals a day. Super good for work as well. I mean, the first meal I usually have is not until, as you've seen today, it was like 12 p.m. So I can get some solid work blocks in the morning. And then after that, obviously 3 o'clock rolls around and I usually have, you know, a meal just before my 4 o'clock team call that I have every day. And then yeah, dinner at night. It's usually once I'm finished work anyway, so it's not too big of a deal in terms of cooking, especially on the carnivore diet, because literally I just have steak. So I just put it in the pan for like 5 minutes one side, 5 minutes the other side, especially those bits, super big, 10 minutes, and that's it, done. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is actually go through some, I'm gonna go through some more Centurion student assets, and I am going to say, as I say, take my 4 o'clock call, then I've got a sales call at 6 o'clock, and then I have another call at 8 o'clock tonight. So again, I'll keep you updated. I don't know what you guys were thinking, to be honest. These are my days, and this is what I've been saying the whole time. People think that I've got a super interesting life, but I don't. This is my days. This is it, guys. Just eat. Usually I'll train. Well, I'll be training today, but it's not in my main gym. The gym down here is horrific. It is the worst gym I've ever been in, and I paid $100 for 2 weeks. So it's like $50 a week, and it's literally the worst gym I've ever been in, but it's better than nothing. I suppose you get a sweat on. I hate doing home workouts, so yeah, I have to go put myself through that gym again. As I say, it's a terrible gym. Either way, it's all good. But as I say, usually I'll just work. I'll train at the gym, and then I'll train at jiu-jitsu. I do both of those. I train twice a day usually, at the gym and jiu-jitsu. I'll eat, I'll read, I'll do a bit of chess, and that's it. That's my life, guys. Like, that's literally my life, and you're seeing that today. So if you was expecting an entertaining video, I apologize, it's not the most entertaining, but hey ho, you wanted it, so here it is. With that being said, I'm gonna go check the steak, I'm gonna eat it, and then, as I say, I'm gonna go through some chess stuff. And then, as I say, I'm gonna take my 4 o'clock call, and I'll probably check in with you after that. So, believe it or not, I am back at my desk. It's actually the following day. I didn't outro the video yesterday. I basically went on, I don't know the last clip, what the last clip was, but I went on to have a 6 o'clock call and then a 8 o'clock call as well, which lasted through to around 10, I believe. That was a Centaurian community call that we have. Multiple of those a week. And actually last night's conversation was super interesting. We was going through kind of the idea of moving out. Should you rent? Should you buy? Currently I'm doing both. So I'm renting as well as buying a property here in the next few weeks. Hopefully it's going to go through. So kind of just walking through, you know, a couple ideas on that and my thought process on that. Very interesting call. We was also going through a bunch of info product stuff and how to structure, you know, like webinar clients and you know, tracking with iOS and all that type of stuff as well. So very entertaining call. However, as I say, I forgot to do an outro after that. I went straight to bed because it was already past my bedtime. So yeah, currently it's 10 a.m. the next morning. Again, done my morning work block so far, but just remember that I didn't outro it. So here's the outro. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know you can tell, guys, I'm not a vlogger, right? Yeah. I'm not a vlogger. Can't do the angles and all that type of stuff. But either way, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found value in it. Some, you know, in some clips and whatnot. And yeah, as always, if you did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead, smash the like button. If you're interested in joining Centaurian Agency and ramping your agency to 100,000 a month, just go ahead, book in your call below. You won't regret it. Okay, it's going to be with myself personally. We'll just give you a roadmap to ramping to 100,000 a month with your agency. So just book in a call below. You'll find the link in the description. And also go ahead and, as you guys know, join the 100K per month Agency Secrets Facebook group, which again, you can find the link to in the description below. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.